Hey Chris, look, it's a treasure map.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Huh, it looks like the first point is the park. We should go find it. Maybe lead to a treasure. Look at this map. It looks like the first point, which is the park, is right
Huh, it
here.
looks like the first clue.
Oh wow, it looks like we'll have to solve a circle equation for this one. Okay, so this is treasure hunt question number 1. Carlos recently bought a new monster truck, so he was curious about it. He wanted to know what the circumference of his truck was. Solve to the nearest meter. Okay, so this question is asking us about circumference. So we could use two different formulas. You can use 2 pi r, or you can use pi times the diameter. In this case, we're probably going to use pi times diameter because they already give us the diameter right there. So now, all we have to do for these types of problems is plug it in. So the formula was pi times diameter. Once we plug it in, it would be pi times 159. But since we're trying to look at meters, and from what they gave us, it was in centimeters, we have to convert it. So, there are 100 centimeters in 1 meter. So we would divide that by 100. If we do that, we would get 1.59. So it would actually be pi times 1.59. If we multiply that and put it in our calculator, we would get approximately 4.99. But it tells us to round to the nearest meter, so we would get 5 meters. That is your circumference.
Okay, so it looks like the answer to this equation is 5 meters. Okay, so we have to go 5 meters northeast. Oh, look, it's the next map. It looks like it leads to the forest.
Okay, so it looks like the last destination is right here. Oh, look! It's the equation. Okay. So this is treasure hunt question number 2. Juan was getting ready to eat some pie, so he took a slice. What is the arc length of the pie according to the graphic below? Answer must be rounded to the nearest meter. Okay, so since we're solving an arc length equation, we have a different formula we use to find it by plugging in the measurements that are shown below in the graphic. So, if we use the formula, which is arc length of AB, which is the pi, over 2 pi r equals measure of AB over 360. Now, most people, which is a common mistake, would confuse the arc length of AB with the measure of AB. Always remember that the measure of AB, which is this right here, is always in degrees. That's the degree for the arc. While the arc length is always what we're trying to find. So that would be the x. So that would be x over 2 pi, and then the radius, which would be 1,146. Equals measure of AB, which is 100 degrees, over 360 degrees. Now we just solve by cross multiply. That would equal approximately 7,200, which would then multiply with 100, and that would equal 720,000. Then you divide, and you would get 2,000. But always remember, that's in centimeters. So the question told us to get to the nearest meter. So we need to convert that to meters. And to convert that to meters, you have to divide by 100. If you divide by 100, your answer will be 20 meters. That's the arc length.
Okay, so once I solve this, it looks like the answer is 20 meters. Okay, so I'll have to go 20 meters northwest.
I think we didn't jump the thing. Good job.
Okay. So, where am I to treasure? Oh look, this is treasure.
No way!